No, right? Like so even though basketball like you got your shooting coaches and you got all sorts of people that are available to you now.
Right.
I think that the reason why people didn't hire shooting coaches back then like that
Uh,
was because A, it wasn't accessible, and B, even when it was accessible, they didn't have the money to do so. So depending on the amount of money that your parents and that are willing to invest in you, because
right.
they still have AAU, they still have certain like programs where you can get in, prep schools, things like that. Back in the day, you had like maybe three AAU teams that
Right.
had teams within that city. Now, depending on what city you go to, Troy's got like maybe 6 or 7 different AAU teams, opposed to having just 2 or 3.
No,
You
I,
know,
I can see
and then
that.
and then even with that said, they may those coaches don't get paid, but um but their side hustle is going to be their training. So you see
Hey,
a
bro.
lot more people trying to train
Hmm.
that don't know shit about training.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm talking to you about. The market is so open. It's not like back in days where kids used to fiend to play ball. Like if kids saw just a rim with a net back in the day, used to be like, yo, let me shoot. Oh my god. You know what I mean? Now it's everybody
You
has
still
that
have that.
access to open, like even the gym. Anyways, people be like, yo, we got a gym now. Now, come on, son. There's
You
gyms
still
all
you
over.
still have But you still have people that do that. The only difference is that there's more opportunity, like you said. So this is where your point comes into play.
Yeah,
Now there's so many opportunity, right? That y those kids don't have to play in the gyms anymore. Like they don't have to. They have options. But
right,
what I'm saying is that there still are a lot of kids that play ball in the gyms and play on the park. It's just that you don't you and now I'm seeing where your point is. You don't see as many kids balling the way that they used to ball. You just don't see
right.
as many. They still do it. It's just like you said, more they can do more of a private thing.
Son, now a kid might not go to the park because he's not fly. Before back in the day, people used to be at the park fucked up playing ball, busting ass.
No, you got it. Actually, you got it wrong. You got to reverse it. Actually,
I
kids
don't
won't
know.
go to the park because they are fly and they don't have to go.
No, I'm talking about ballers, like kids that could play ball. If they
Right?
don't have the right sneakers now, they not going to the park. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
they don't have
before,
to.
like you had somebody with some, you can have like the bullshit sneakers, and he's still gonna be at the park busting ass. It
Yeah, they
wasn't,
won't.
yeah.
They won't do it unless they have a certain caliber of players, or they won't do it if they see a certain caliber of ballers playing.
Yo, Mo,
Because
did
when
you
I was coming, when
go
when
ahead?
I was coming up, when they would see me come to the court, all of a sudden they're like, "Nah, I got shit to do, bro. I can't be balling." And there's a lot of ballers out there that will tell you that when they
Yo,
saw competition back in my day,
they didn't
they
come.
would not. The bums did not want to play.
Yo, Mo, did you watch Last Chance U season 2? Like I actually too.
Nah, I didn't get a chance to because of Christmas and everything coming
Uh,
up. So I I,
yo,
I just
bro,
didn't get.
like that's one of them joints, bro. Whatever, man. We talk about it another time, but man, that coach that's my man. But whatever. Now, like you killed my whole first 20 minutes.
Wasn't 20 minutes. I just got on like 10 minutes ago.
You know. All right, let's introduce the show.
All right,
Welcome to
all
the
right, all
play.
right.
All right. Welcome to the Play
And
Myself Show. My name is Miles. I think this is show.
my name is Mo. That's who I am.
Uh, Mo. How was your
And
week?
um, yo, my week was So my week was interesting because I had a certain person in my office. Um, they were just being real unprofessional, and I
Whoa.
almost lost it. So,
Save us the
um,
suspense, Mo.
she said, "What?"
Yo, like what? Like you say they were being unprofessional. Like we want to know now, son. Like,
I know. I'm getting ready to tell you if you let me tell you.
and I said, save us the suspense.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So, um, so she, so we have to collaborate for our job, right? So we have
Right.
to, we have to talk about certain cases and things like that. And so I'm not gonna lie, like we got a little loud. We started like comparing stories and we started talking about, certain things. So all of a sudden we hear this lady yell, "I'm on the phone and I can't hear." And like yelling at us like we were kids. So we all stopped for a second. And I'm sitting there like, yo, I wanted to go over there and let her know about herself. But I figured it wasn't it wouldn't two wrongs don't make a right.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited and I talked to my boss about it. Now the thing that got me upset was when I talked to my boss about it, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like nothing really I felt like nothing really got done. Like there and it's like a code when you're when because this was a manager that was talking to us. So
Mm.
when when things happen, and I think this is one of those things where I have to kind of understand when things happen with managers and the big wigs, they're
Mm.
not gonna apologize to me, right? They're not gonna
Right.
apologize to me about what they said to me, but
Right.
they'll apologize to the upper management. Now I'm walking around steaming because I'm like, yo, you apologize to them and you didn't even do nothing to them and you didn't apologize to me. And so I was walking around hot.
Why you need that man apology to control your joint like that?
But you know what? It's the principle of it. And realistically, like the way that I look at it is it didn't matter whether that person was the CEO of the company or the custodian. If I did something to wrong somebody, I would
Mm.
walk up to them and say, "Hey, you know what? I was wrong. I apologize." That's just the type of person I am.
Yeah, but that's
And
your
in the
ideals.
corporate
You pushing your shit on other people.
but hear me out though. This is where I say I had to kind of humble myself because I'm not used to, even though I've been working in the corporate world for so long, I still get aggravated about it, right? About certain
Mm-hmm.
things. And so that aggravated me because I know how I would have handled the situation, right?
Right.
But they're not me, right?
Right.
They're not me and they don't have to, you know? And so it took me a few days to calm down about it, to just like,
What?
hey, like now, yeah, it took me a couple days to calm down about it because I was
That's
mad.
crazy, huh?
But it's not that I needed the apology. It was that you're gonna you're gonna apologize to somebody that you didn't do anything to, and then walk past me and act like nothing happened, right? Act like, oh well, it was, hey, how you doing? Good morning, blah 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 blah. And I think that was she was trying to bait me into saying something slick so that she could turn around and say, "Well, I
Nigga, you
apologize."
just got roasted. Yeah. My nigga, you just got roasted. Nigga, I'm wild.
I ruined the whole story, so my bad. Go ahead, bro.
I'm all done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
but
know. I thought I went away.
but but yeah, so that's where I would. You're an asshole. You are. It's like,
Yo.
but yeah. So that was how my week started, and that's where I am right now, where I
Damn,
had to
so
kind of
you had like a girlfriend week.
nah, nah. It's just no. You know what it is? It's respect, and I'm big on respect.
But
And
you you
so
you get what I said when I said you had a girlfriend week, right?
it's like when you walk into the house and then you hear
Nigga, you
I
ask her how her shit was, but you don't, you ain't want to be weighed down by the drama. That shit.
I was
She's
tight.
like, she
No,
always
I mean you
calls
asked me
Jan.
how my you asked me
She always calls
go
on
ahead.
Jan. She never uses me for the projects. It's like, God damn, who the fuck is Jan again?
Nah, nah, bro. Like I don't like being talked down to either.
Hey,
Like
nigga.
especially when
As long as you have a
I'm just
boss,
saying.
nigga, as long as you have a boss, you being talked down to. But you might be talked down to with less charisma. You don't like to be talked down to. You like to be rocked to sleep. You mean?
No, no. I my thing is like if you're gonna address me or address a group,
Right, right,
then
right.
like you don't address them in a way where you're degrading them. You know what I mean? Or like yelling at them, like because I'm not her kid. And so you ain't just gonna be like I'm used to, hey, you wanna yell at me like that? Listen,
Right.
let's talk about it.
It might be
And
it might be
so
something deeper than.
that's why I was so mad was because I'm in a position where I can't do anything about it.
But
So I've
look,
been walking around stewing, like, what am I gonna do or what can and it's nothing that I can do. You know
but
what I mean?
your
So
other job, motherfuckers yell at people for no reason all the time, and you
what other
take it.
job?
In the
The
military,
military?
yeah, it's different.
Well, the difference is that if somebody when somebody tells me something in the military, they don't they don't yell at you like that. At least I because if they did, then I would tell them how I felt about it. Nobody I can't name one person that yelled at me the way that this lady did.
Oh,
Not
what?
one. Not one.
In your
Because
life?
and the difference is in the military, like I kind of don't have a filter when it comes to things like that. I'm big on respect,
Oh,
you
okay.
know. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, but I think with that said, I think that in the military they're big on it too. So they're
I don't
gonna
know.
they're gonna come at you sometimes they may come at you in a certain type of way, right?
Right,
But
right.
a lot of times, in most cases, the people that I deal with, they'll
Mm-hmm.
they'll come around to saying, "Yo, you know what? I was wrong for that." They'll come around to that. Most of them would. But these people in
Mm.
the corporate world, nah, they ain't doing it. And I just got to get used to it.
What? Or not, bro. Like that's my shit about like leaving like the military and all that other shit. It's like, yo, yeah, you can fight it, but it's like if you're not happy, bro, like how many years do you think you're gonna have after you stop working to like live and shit?
What do you mean to live? Like,
Like
oh,
to
you
just
mean
like
to
do it,
actually live after?
yeah, to do what the fuck you want to do.
It depends on when I leave the workforce.
Yo, but ain't that crazy that shit is like a thing? Like, yo, like motherfuckers don't have none of that shit like lined up. Like that's the shit that's crazy to me. It's like, yo, at least have a plan, some shit, because it's like, yo, that shit'll creep up on your ass, and then it's like you fuck around and broke, your back is fucked up or some shit like me. But I'm still like I'm on that shit where I'm still gonna try to just get the fuck out and do mad shit because it's like I'm not gonna try to be working for the rest of my life for somebody paycheck. That's just me, bro. You know, yo, this joint is not
Oh,
working
Brooke
again.
said, "What's the play myself show version of whose line is it anyway?"
Uh,
When's that gonna
yo,
happen? In
you know what's crazy?
January?
That's like a. I think that might be like an old question, bro. Nah, it definitely
Nah,
might be that. Yo, but I sent you the drink. No, I got it right
yeah,
here.
for the open mic.
Yeah, you seen that on yeah, you seen the open mics on Monday.
Yeah.
That's just $6. So we definitely there. And I gotta
So
get
she
the
said, "Are you guys
interview.
ready? Are you ready for
Always,
Christmas?
always.
Would you get Max?
Nothing. Nothing yet. I'll
Stop.
probably give him some shit tomorrow. Yo,
Come
look,
on.
I
Come
don't
on. You
really
didn't
fuck
get him
with that
anything?
shit. No, bro. Son,
You didn't get
yeah,
him. You didn't get
I
him
don't really
nothing.
do it.
Oh,
Nah, my
Santa.
brother got him
Santa
some
got
shit.
stuff.
Huh? Yeah, Santa
Santa
probably
got
got him
him.
son. So we go to his godfather house, right? I'll buy him some one toy or something, but yo, bro, my son has every toy, man. Like I said, when I say like every toy, man, he has every toy that like he would like. So what I'm gonna get him, son? He'll get clothes or something. Well, I can just buy that anytime.
I remember my parents.
Yeah, hold on. I want to talk about that real quick. My fault, son. I'm gonna get on my house real quick. Yo, these holidays, these shits is proven, and we seen it over Thanksgiving that these shits is like you really don't have to fuck with them. Like, how much turkey did you eat on Thanksgiving, Mo?
Come on, bro. Not that much.
Exactly. But the whole thing, the turkey was there, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Same thing with Christmas. And this is like, I told my wife, I was like, look, so the Christmas was to hold parents down, so they didn't have to buy kids shit every fucking day. But I said every time we go in that damn Target or Walmart or some shit, this little
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker gets something. Ain't that Christmas? So what if I just held all of those shits and gave it to him on December 25th?
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I
But
mean, I mean, yeah, I get it, but I guess I mean, I hear what you're saying, but Christmas is supposed to be a magical time. It's
says
supposed to
who?
be
Says Mo.
society.
It says Mo and the white man. Mo and the white man say, who say that though, son? Who says it's supposed to be magical, son? Like people,
I mean,
son,
I
I
don't
be
know.
think
I guess
it's
that's the way that I grew up. But as I got older, Christmas isn't really too big of a deal for me. My favorite holiday. What's your favorite holiday? Is it Christmas? It obviously isn't because it's not magical to you.
no Christmas. Is my wife's birthday though. I got a coupon family, so my wife's birthday's on Christmas and my son's birthday's on December 26th. Easy, but
I know he hates that.
he don't. Son, this is my shit. I'm telling you, bro. He don't know. He don't know,
Okay.
bro. Like, yo, bro, look. So yesterday I took him to jujitsu, right? It's probably gonna cost like $1,000. Should that count as a Christmas gift?
That's like
No, right?
saying
No,
that,
right?
but that's like saying that I put food on the table. Doesn't that count as Christmas?
No,
That's
nigga,
kind of
it's
like
not.
that's
It's
kind of
not
like
like
on
saying that.
Scrooge, on the movie Scrooge. Yo, he yeah. I don't know if anyone saw the movie Scrooge with Bill Murray. It's a classic. So one of the scenes, he was sitting in front of the TV, and then he said "Merry Christmas," and he gave him his Christmas gift, and it was I think it because he was a butcher. He gave him a
Yeah.
pack of meat. It's like yo, yeah, that's messed up though. And he said, and then the kid was like, "Oh," and he's like, "A pack of meat," so he took the meat back. You don't want it? Fine. He took the meat back.
You stupid.
Mad petty.
Yeah, that's Pedicito right there, son. Yo,
hmm
let me tell you something, man. Yo, it was nothing like watching my son get that ass whipped yesterday, son. 'Cause he
Oh,
thought
in
that he,
jujitsu?
yo, bro, he thought he knew this shit, and it was a kid like his size that just had like the fundamentals knocked out.
hmm
He was like, yo, he had his hand in the back of Max's neck like this. Max couldn't move. He was like tapping shit. That shit was very funny because he trying to keep a smile on his face. And I was like, yo, that you gotta get up, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, he said, nah, he's like, I can't move.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Yo,
do like so getting back to her question, I mean, I'm ready for Christmas. Um I'm not doing it big this year though, not like how we did last year, but I'm ready for Christmas. You know, um financially, it's it can be a little tough, but we don't have any kids, you know what I mean? So it's like we do things for ourselves, and we, like you said, we do things throughout the year for each other.
Yeah.
But that's us. We're not kids, bro. Like when you think about it, like we go to work every day, we work for our money, we can have Christmas whenever we want, right? We can buy ourselves stuff, right?
Basically.
But with kids, you got to remember they don't have money. Kids don't have money, so they can't. It's not like they're gonna say, "Oh, Dad, get me this," and you're gonna be like, "Okay," and you're just gonna get it for him. You're not gonna get what he wants every single time he asks for it.
Nigga, what I'm trying to tell you is with my son, yes, I do,
So he's
nigga.
spoiled. So you spoil
Max?
him?
Max?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
asking.
1,000,000% say he's mad spoiled. So it's
So then
right.
he's gonna want. So then he's gonna want Christmas even more
Bro, this is
because
what I'm trying to tell you.
all the other kids. No, I'm just saying he's gonna want Christmas even more because all the other kids are getting Christmas.
Bro, he has Christmas, huh? He just like he's going to his golf house. He's gonna have presents, but you're acting like yo, Max got to get mad shit from me. He's gonna get presents, but like for me, he gets stuff every single day, bro.
I know that you're trying to justify it, but I'm just saying that as a kid, he's gonna want that. He's like if he showed up and didn't get any Christmas gifts, bro, he
Oh,
would be tight. That's what I'm
oh
saying. Like
yeah,
you're
but he's
you're
gonna have
yeah. I'm
Christmas
just saying
gifts.
like he's gonna be tight. I'm not saying it necessarily has to come from you. I'm
Yeah,
just
it won't.
saying that right. I'm not saying it has to necessarily come from you. I'm just saying that if he woke up and he had like throughout the year, everybody was just spoiling him, and then he didn't get no Christmas, bro, he'd be tight.
Yo, you know what
He'd
though,
be
son?
tight.
That's just probably some trauma that I have because like my pops, he used to always be on some yo. If he came up, he'd be like, "Yo, this is Christmas right here." Bang. This shit could be in October. I'd be like, "Word," and that's probably what's fucked up
Right?
too. Yeah, I'm saying that's probably why I don't value that shit like
Yeah,
that.
but your kid is spoiled, so he want Christmas every day.
He got Christmas every day, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. So then he's especially gonna want Christmas on Christmas.
No, but like, bro, when it comes to like him having Christmas every day, it don't even have to be like buying shit. It's like, yo, he could come home and enjoy his shit in this Christmas time, son. And that's
Okay.
how I try. That's just trying to value your time and your experiences because I know a lot of people don't get a chance to
What
spend time with their dads like he does.
what do you get for your wife for Christmas?
Nothing, bro.
Or you don't. You matter of fact, you don't have to say it, but did you
No,
get did you get her a Christmas gift?
I'll get her something. That's her birthday too. I'll see. You know what I mean? But she's not here, so it's a little different. So I can work on it. I want to make her something, but I don't know. We'll see. I got some
You want to
time,
make
so
her something like
yeah,
arts and
like
crafts?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Not on some like you know how like they have like those women like this. I bet you I should show these go crazy on this. Like they got like a makeup table.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a wood joint. I want to like sand that joint and then put like a mirror on there. It's like a little vanity joint.
So you're gonna make her a vanity.
Yeah, thinking about it or
Well, you better
refinishing one,
jump on it. It's already the 21st.
bro. It doesn't matter, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something like as long as she gets it when she comes back,
You better
like
jump on it, bro.
yo, but
She gonna be mad if you don't
yo,
have
you
that
sound like
vanity
yo,
made.
you sound like her. She's like, like if there's nothing in my stocking now. I'm like, no, you're not here, my chick.
You're
What are
gonna
you
put a
talking
whole
about?
wait. So you telling me you're gonna put a whole vanity in her stocking?
No, bro, she'll get that joint when she come back. Come on, bro. No. I don't think I'm gonna cut my hair until my wife come back. Though. I'm gonna just leave it.
You gonna let it grow out?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
Hmm.
Crazy.
I see a lot of people getting canceled,
Well,
like because yeah, like I forget what the woman's name is, but she be humble and a lot, like how they have the Fresh and Fit,
yeah.
um, and big shout out
Tasha
to Fresh
K.
and Fit. That's a great podcast, but
Is it?
yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't agree with everything that they say, but
Yeah,
I love the fact that they're controversial
yeah,
and
yeah.
they
That's dope.
like speak their mind. I think that's pretty good because it's like they'll say something that nobody likes, and they're like, "Okay, let's talk about it."
Yo, that reminds me of something so funny, son. Yo, you ever listen to any like girl podcasts like Lip Service?
I listened to a couple of female podcasts, yeah, but I can't remember the names of them.
Yo, so on Lip
I
Service
cut I cut a lot of shorts.
they had like one of these female rappers on, and then she was just like hood, right? And then she was like, it's they get raunchy all the time, and she was like, yo, like, do y'all drink nut? She was like, yo, do y'all drink? And they was like, what? Like, do you? She was like, yeah, like drink nut. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy how like somebody could be so open and forward with saying something like that. But I, I get it because it's like the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like saying it's like we might understand it better. Like, yo, do you swallow or something like that? But that's kind of crazy. She's like, yo, do y'all drink nothing? They all looked at her like she was crazy. But I'm like, how y'all looking at her like she's crazy? It's the same thing. Nah, it's just low budget. It's
God. Nah, I don't think I would ever ask a girl that just
It was
because
a
I
girl
wouldn't want them
asking. It
to.
was a girl asking the girls that. It was all girls.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
She's like,
Oh,
yo, do y'all drink? So it was
oh,
funny.
nasty. Oh my God. Yeah, that's nasty. Mm.
Mm. Yo, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
but yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people getting canceled, and it's like you can't even speak your mind anymore
I can.
on your own platform without getting canceled. And I think that's wrong because that's why they have freedom of speech, and people are going to speak their mind. You
Hmm.
know, and I think it's wrong that people are getting canceled. Like for what? Yeah, that's like us. That's like if we got canceled for saying something about an opinion that we have.
Yo, let me tell you this, bro. Cancel, right? Like, what's cancel? You know what I mean? Like,
You have a You're
huh?
asking, or you're
I'm
are you
asking
are
you.
you
Like,
asking me?
I'm asking you, what's cancel?
Cancel means that what you worked hard for, like if you have a channel, um, what ends up happening is now you got all these followers that know you like that's a brand, and then they just shut it down. You can't use that name anymore. Anytime that name comes up, then it's canceled. It's like blackballing you.
Right.
That's
But in that,
canceled.
but in that time, you can do so much things now. So it's like you can have you don't have to have your stuff on YouTube. You can have your stuff at other places. So it's like if you know you're controversial, you're gonna do something like that. You have to have an alternate stream and do it. I don't feel like this. I feel like there's people that can't get canceled because of that. You know
But
what I mean?
yeah, but the thing is that while let's say let's say that you're a good gamer, right? And I'll use this
Yeah,
analogy. If you're a good gamer, like super good, to the point where you can start a game and almost finish it within that same day.
that's crazy. Yeah,
What canceled to me is in the gaming world is like getting almost all the way to the end and then hitting the reset button. Now you can do it. It's just now you have to do it over again. You know all the codes and stuff that you have to. You know what doors you can go through, what doors you can't. So you can get
right.
through it. You can finagle the system. But
Uh,
the thing is that you now have to start over. So even with that said, you have to keep
mm,
starting over. And it's like if you have your same followers that's been following you, and it's like Denzel said, Blue Magic. It's a name. I stand by it. Now all of a sudden that's canceled. He has to now use a different name.
nah, that's
Same
not how
face
that
out
joint
there,
work.
but
I don't think how that's how that work. But from what I know, son, it's like yeah, you get like these timeouts and you get all that other stuff. But at that time, usually you're like your celebrity goes up because everybody's searching like the offense, and in that time, like that's when you should pivot from strategy wise. Like that's what I think I know. So I don't think it's anything. other than that. So I'd say when people say cancel, so it's like, okay, like
But
Andrew
if
Tate
you're
is canceled, right? So Andrew Tate is canceled, but like now this dude, he's going on other people's stuff, like Charleston White, been canceled. How long ago? Still getting his bag. So it's just like everything that you do or they do is just like everything is like an insurance policy. It's to protect them, but it's always ways around that shit.
yeah, but like I was saying, why? And that was the whole point. Why are you canceling people for having an opinion?
Because it's
They're
their
they're
platform.
I mean, but it's still an opinion. We have a right to our opinion. So it's like, okay, well, you can talk about these things, but you can't talk about that. Now, I get if it's something where it's like a family oriented program, and then you're just like,
Right.
okay, we're not gonna have this person on there because they're talking about these things. But there are other people that are talking about the same thing, right? But they're not being canceled. Why? Because they're not as famous as those other people are.
I mean,
That's why. You you
mm,
can't cancel somebody for doing one thing, right? And then you've got a bunch of other people doing the same exact thing. But you can, but that's what I'm saying. Like they do it because certain people are getting too famous on their platform, and like you said, it's like an insurance policy. They want to make sure that they protect
their
their
investment is like
YouTube.
if somebody it's like
You know?
to get attention. If you at the low level, like say like us, right? To get attention, if you're us, it's hard because we going against the machine. So it's like, yo, you gotta do 10 shorts, whatever you gotta do, and make that just normal, right? But you also have to say controversial things, usually coming from somewhere else, right? Like usually coming from like an Instagram or like a Twitter or something like that. And people who quote unquote like woke people, they would have to find rage against it, and it would have to be some back and forth for that even to reach a level. So I think that like at the end of the day, it becomes two strong opinions, and if one opinion does not give the other opinion light, it usually goes away, as far as I'm concerned.
So for the people that are watching, we're definitely grateful that you're here with us. You know, we've been on for a half an hour. So this is one of those times where we're just gonna say, hey, you know what? You know, let's you guys can ask anything at this point. Let's
Yeah,
let's
where
do that. You ask anything, and at this point, I don't care how controversial it is, I am gonna give my honest opinion.
oh
In Miles too, right?
I didn't say that, but I
Miles
mean, yeah,
too.
I will.
So she said, "Am I saying popular influencers who don't play by the rules are the ones being targeted because they have a bigger audience they could influence?" Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about. The people who have the, I mean, how many is a lot of viewers? Like millions of viewers that watch their show.
You
Those are the
talking about
people who are
YouTube
getting canceled.
stars? Oh, yeah, but getting canceled from YouTube, like again, like so I say saying Joe Rogan is canceled, right? Because once you get to like the certain space in YouTube, it's like being demonetized and things like that.
But
So,
canceled is canceled. Canceled is still canceled. I mean, I know that you can go on other
so who's canceled
platforms.
to you? Who's canceled to you?
Oh God, give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you what her name is in a second.
You talking
There
about
was a
Tasha K?
female that huh?
Tasha K? You talking about?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
And
she's not canceled. She
that's
just
my
got sued. Now she's good. No, she's good
yeah,
on her
yeah, but
platform.
she had to make a new one.
I
Should have, and
know.
that's what I'm saying. Like that, but that's what I mean by getting canceled. It's like hitting the reset button.
Nah,
So it
sometimes
so it so it so I get that you're saying she's not really canceled, right? You can always
right.
make a new one, but you're hitting the reset button. That's
So
what
let
I'm
me
talking about.
so let me tell you.
That's
So
my
look.
definition of being canceled.
So let me tell you. So she got sued for like $5 million, and her
For what?
channel, because she said something like false about like Cardi B. I think Cardi B sued her. So her channel was part of her company, so she had to disband that whole shit because it's limited liability, so she wouldn't be fucking held responsible. So that's why that happened. So that's a little different, bro. Yeah. So you can't say
Are you
shit
sure?
about people. Yeah, look at it. Look it up.
What's her name again?
Tasha K.
Tasha K.
Yeah, look Google Tasha K and Cardi B. That's what happened, bro. And Cardi B won that shit. It was crazy. She's like, yo, Cardi. I'm like, yeah, she's trying to get $10 million from a YouTube star. And Cardi B was like, yo,
No,
you
it's not
can't
the
go.
same one.
Okay.
Not the same one. Nope. No, I'm talking about somebody different.
You talking about the boot
Um,
camp girl? The lady that was bringing the bitches to boot camp?
nah,
Oh,
nah.
okay.
There's somebody else. I'm gonna find her for you. But go ahead and keep
All right.
talking. I'm
Nah. So what were we talking about before? Maybe the ladies could time and this like, yo,
so her.
we
It's just wait. What is her name?
oh
Just
just fabulous or something like that?
nah.
No.
Just pearly things.
I don't know that.
So she check it out. She's got a I have her on my I watch her a lot. She talks a lot about she humbles a lot of women, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so her channel had gotten canceled. And I don't know if it's canceled anymore because it looks like her channel is up and running. But that's who I was talking about because she was
Oh,
saying that she was on a podcast saying that she had to start a new one because they canceled her. I
yeah.
remember watching it, and it's like, but she has good points, bro. I don't remember her saying anything about, and that's why I was like, I don't think she said anything about Cardi B.
Nah, then that's
So
captain.
it wasn't the same one.
Yeah, they wouldn't take her joint down unless I'm telling you, like, unless it was something that was said and somebody was holding her responsible and liable for that, and then that's why most people who take their shit down. So usually, like, YouTube would suspend you or do all this other stuff, but nothing like you're saying, like they cancel her, so they
Yeah.
stopped all her shit. Nah.
So then, why did they cancel Andrew Tate?
Because when they say that he was saying like hate shit and things like that or misogynistic too much whatever, he's on their platform. So like if they give him like it's like this. So if I tell you you can't cross the street, and I'm not 100% sure if this will happen in Australia. If I tell you yo, you can't cross the street because the car's coming, and you're like yo, I'm still gonna cross,
Mhm.
and like yo, like if this is my property, bro, like don't do it, and you still
Yeah,
do it. And that's what happened. So like they warned him. He's like, I don't give a fuck, because he's mad rich. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So it's that and shit. But the way he works is he's smart. Like in his academy, he because he has an academy. Like in his academy, like the
Mhm.
first week's assignments is like to just post his
yeah. I remember
videos.
you telling me. That's
So it's just like
crazy.
yo, it's a win-win for him. You know?
Yeah, I don't agree with some of the things that he says.
Yeah.
Um, but I respect the fact that he has an opinion and he voices it. Anyone who has an opinion and they're willing to stand on their square and point it out and say, I don't care what anyone says, this is how I feel about it.
Like me.
That's respect.
Yeah. But I think
Nah,
like
you
you
you're
in one area though, you
you're
talking about
you're
niche
scary,
in.
you're scary about it. You don't really say everything that you mean.
Oh man, I say everything I mean, but no, but you're right though. Like super niche thin. That's how he hit it. But it's like a nigga like him. He hate women, bro. I love women, bro. So like, but he hates women. But the type of bitches that he fuck with, they okay with that. I remember watching one
Yeah.
shit. He was like, you know, I wake up at 5 a.m. Bitch left, bitch right. You know, put my shirt on. When you got this much money, you don't need to button your shit. He said, I slapped this one bitch off. The other bitch is just like in awe of me. And she goes, damn, I just fucked Andrew Tate. I'm like, yo, this nigga is the best. But it's like, that's his bag, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go wrong with that. If that's his bag, that's his bag.
Yeah, like I said, I don't agree with everything that he does,
I fuck with him
but
hard.
I do respect with the fact that he has an opinion. If
Right.
anyone else feels any other way about him, definitely let us know. But
No, right.
um, but yeah, yeah.
Yo, you
So
think girls take bird baths?
Yes, I think girls take more bird baths than guys do.
Bird like
So
hand bird baths?
yeah, I
Nah.
think girls take more than guys do.
What?
Yeah, because there's a lot of guys that don't take baths at all.
No, man. I'm talking about
They don't shower at all, bro. So
nah. Son. I'm talking about like bird bath, like your whole meat is in the bath is in the sink.
yeah, I'm talking. I think. Well,
So girls
yeah,
gonna
I
be
think
like, oh,
girls take them, but I think girls take more than guys.
what?
Yeah, yeah, I think girls take more than guys when they don't have time to jump in the shower real quick and they got to be somewhere. They'll go and they'll wash up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they will. Absolutely. They don't want to be walking
Mm.
anywhere stinking.
Nah, bro. But I mean, you might be right. I just don't. I just
Yeah,
don't. I just don't think that people take bird baths no more. But if you think that girls still do, and they do more
yeah,
than guys,
I
I
think
was
they
just
do.
thinking about it. Hmm.
I think they do. They'll just go in the bathroom real quick and wash up.
Hmm.
Wash underneath the arms, get all the right areas, and then go to the mall.
So that's what freshen up means before
No,
you
I'm just saying
busting.
they get all their areas or whatever, and then they freshen themselves up, and then they go out wherever. If they don't have time, then hop in the shower. Now, I do also think that women are more willing to take the time to shower, no matter how much time they have. But there are those
Oh,
other women who will, do a little bird bath because
nowadays,
yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
no. I think women are more hygiene conscious nowadays than they ever were. I
Yeah,
still,
and the re
I don't even see like no dude taking no bird bath nowadays. No dudes, no chicks taking
yeah,
no
but
bird bath
I'm saying, but what I'm saying is,
unless
if
you
she
have
doesn't
to.
have, if she doesn't have the time, she will at least wash up before she goes somewhere. There are a lot of guys, like I just said, there are a lot of guys that won't even take a bath. They'll just throw deodorant on and go.
That's a whole
they'll
fact.
throw, they'll throw, they'll spray themselves with Axe, and then the worst part is they'll spray themselves with Axe, and then they'll smell under their armpits and be like, "Oh, I'm all right." Or
Mm,
guys will smell their shirt before they go out and say, "Hey, you know what? I can wear this again." Women
bro.
women will wear a shirt once and be like, "I'm done with it."
But this is my shit though. Like that, even like this laundry shit is some new shit to me. Like not no new shit to me, but like the way I look at it, it's like, yo, we have so much laundry nowadays compared to before. We used to be like, yo, I can wear these, I can wear this shirt again, I can wear this whatever. Like now everything is just dirty. You rock that shit once. At least that's how it seems.
Well, because we've accumulated so much clothes now. When you think about it, I think the price of clothes have actually gone down.
Right. I
You
think
know
so
what I
too.
mean? Like,
Hmm.
like because once you start getting older,
Hmm.
and correct if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But once you start getting older, those Walmart jeans don't look too bad. Those like, and,
Nah.
and I mean, I'm just being honest.
Nah, I feel
Like,
you. It's some shit at
like
Walmart that okay.
not everybody wears them, but I'm just saying, like, you might have one or two pair that you're just like, oh well, I'll wear these to a barbecue. I'll wear these to somewhere else, or somewhere where, like,
I don't know,
they
bro.
have a couple of pair of dress down jeans, but
I
we've
only have
accumulated more.
I only have 3 or 4 pair of jeans, period. So I'm on that.
Yeah,
One thing that I would say that the late great Kevin Samuels told me, son, and I'm still trying to get there, is like a man should have like 100, like 100. I wouldn't say set or 100 clothing items, including shoes. And he was like, "Yo, that 100 just need to stay solid." And then you just build on that as you become an older man, and like you have like a solid, nice wardrobe. Rather than like that's why I said like the Walmart jeans is like nah, like the jeans I have, like I might have them jeans for like the last 15 years. Well, I might have paid like
Hmm.
300 for them, 400. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, because like you said, like you can go to. I remember I went to Walmart yesterday, and then like I bought like 24 pair of socks from Max for like $6. I'm like, I'm just throwing this little nigga socks away. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
shouldn't. But like that's how it feels.
So, yeah, I've got, you know, I don't know how many pairs of like underwear. Like, when do you know that it's time to throw your underwear away?
Damn, that should remind me of this company I was trying to start. I wanted to start, but yo, you got to go with the 3-month rules. As soon as you get like one inkling, it's just like a toothbrush, bro. I think it's like that. Like you should, you. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have that much stuff. So I believe in 12 pair of underwear, right? And then like in 2 or 3 months, son, or whenever the first one is fucked up, I just rock them, get them all. Same with the toothbrush, bro. Every month, son. Every month, month and a half.
But why with the underwear would you get rid of them after 3 months?
Just because. Just because you're
Because
gonna
what?
have, just because you can get some new underwear, and you probably did mad shit in those underwear. I mean, it depends how active you
Like
are
what?
too, bro. Just
Like
like
what though?
gym shit, or like I don't know, whatever. Like could cause destruction to those underwears, and you, like I said, you might keep some, whatever. But like the goal should be to switch them out. You know what I mean? It could
Okay.
be 6 months, but me personally, 3 months, maybe 4. Unless I find something that I really like, because because you always want to try new shit too.
Hmm.
That's the problem that I have. Is like I had
New
like the
draws?
bowling, yeah, bro. Like, cause they have some, you always want a good fit, and then like you might find something at like TJ Maxx one time, and then you might see like a bowling branch drink where they got the drink, your joint snugged in the cotton. You're like, oh, okay, and you might see some hemp joints that you like. So like, there's certain joints that I keep around, but there's certain like my go to everyday joints. I always just switch them out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I, I mean, that's because everybody don't believe in that. That's, like I know that once I get a hole in my shit, that's when I'm like, all right,
Yeah, you should have socks
y-
too. Looks like socks. Yeah.
but I mean, I haven't even gotten around to like I have so many clothes I got to throw away. And I think that's a never ending thing. You've got so much
Uh,
clothes, so many papers, so many different things that you got to get rid of. There's so many things that I got to get rid of. So many.
yeah,
And I've got shoes that I got to get rid of. And I mean, it just never, I don't even have kids.
that's
And
crazy.
it's just never ending.
Yeah, you got when
It's
you
never
have
ending.
kids, you got to stay on top of that. But as an adult, like I said, man, like my rule to that is like 100 items, right? So I only try to keep quality. And like, say if I buy something and I like it, like I like these sweatpants, I'm gonna buy them again, and like I might treat them different, but like I buy them for wear and tear, you know. And if I like it,
Yeah.
I buy it again. Like yo, like my boots, like my LL Bean boots, I send them back to LL Bean every year since for the past 6 years, and they fix it for you.
That's some rich people stuff right there.
Nah, bro, it's cheaper than buying new boots. That's what I'm saying. You gotta look for these small companies that do shit like that.
That's some rich people stuff right there.
Fuck around if you want to. You know? Yeah, it's so funny, yo. The only
So
thing I
Brooke
told
had a
myself I was,
question.
yeah, she said, who's your YouTube? Say, she said, uh, what is the one YouTuber you watch because you completely disagree with them? I'm gonna say it, Brookie Cookie. I don't know. I love Dr. Umar Johnson, but I like the shit that he be saying, but it's so funny because he says it 3 times. Um, hmm. I don't really watch Negative Energy. Honestly, I really don't watch somebody I don't want to watch.
Um, I would say the
Jackie
guy
got us.
who
Oh, Jackie got us. I forgot. Jackie got us. Jackie got us. Jackie got us. Jackie got us. Woo.
we love them. They're on every Tuesday, right? Every
Yes, I'm
Tuesday.
saying that's a show. That's a
They
show that I
got it.
watch. Man, I completely disagree with Scott all the time. But yeah,
Who's the guy that says beta? Who's that guy? The guy that always
Myles'ish.
yells out beta.
Oh, you talking about Donovan Sharp?
Yeah,
And
he's
yeah,
the guy I disagree with.
he just got hit with that scandal son because of his girlfriend. You seen that?
Nah,
But they hating, son.
nah.
Like that's my man too. Like I seen all these dudes grow, bro. So I can't like hate on it. Like I
But
remember when they was doing shit just like us, like not having no. They was just talking, you know. So
I mean, I watch him and I disagree with a lot of stuff that he says. But um, like especially when he be yelling out beta and stuff like that. Like it's not. I mean, that's he made a show just clowning people who he feels are betas, and it's his
sure,
opinion,
of
right?
course,
And so I don't hate on the fact that he calls out people who he feels are betas.
right.
I just don't agree. I don't agree with the reason why he calls them
Doesn't.
betas. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like some of the things that he says is just a reason why, and it's like, I mean, I wouldn't
You think
personally
you
say
could
that,
debate
but
him? You think you could debate him? You think you could debate
do
him
I
and
think I
win?
could? So, so no. The reason why I wouldn't be able to debate him and win is because for me, it wouldn't even be a debate. Like I would get tired of him constantly jumping in and interrupting, and because he's one of those people who he don't let people talk either. So like just as you're trying to answer a question, he's jumping in and breaking your concentration. So I would get tired of it and I'd say, hey, you know what? I'm out. I
So
wouldn't
he
be
would
able to
win.
deal with it.
So
If that's if
could you
that's what
consider
you want to
that? Could
call it, but
could you consider
if
that a
that if
strategy?
that if that's what you want to call it, but
Could you consider
if
that a
you
strategy?
but hold on. So the thing is that a debate means that you you debate somebody and you allow them time uh to get an answer out. He does not allow you that time. He does not allow you to get your whole thought out.
He has the
And
tactic called
that where
guerrilla arguing. That's guerrilla arguing.
right, and I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with that shit because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have my opinion, he's gonna have his, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna get on a podcast or get on a platform and try to debate with somebody doesn't who doesn't really debate, they just talk over you.
Mo,
I wouldn't want to I
if you
wouldn't
could
want to
go
be in a
point if you could go point for point with him, do you think you could beat him in a debate?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, I think I could win a debate in my opinion, but it's all opinions, right?
Mm,
So there's really no winning or losing. It's one
right.
thing that to be stating facts, right? But all his whole argument behind somebody being a beta or that is opinion.
But Bo, what's the last thing you had a strong opinion on?
The last thing I had a strong opinion on as far as like podcasting
This
or
is
just any
as far as anything because like if he has an opinion and like his opinion is like it's touching nerve with you, it's like maybe your opinions aren't like fresh. So if you had like I had an opinion on Christmas earlier. Say what's the last thing you had a strong opinion on that you know could like raise an eyebrow? You think maybe like a hot take some might consider.
So we always talk about the men who are like demonized for God, we were talking about it on a show the other day. Men who are uh like the controversy the controversy between men and women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
how women can do certain things and men can't. And there are a lot of different things that women can do and get away with, and then when men do it, they're demonized for it. And that's the last thing that I had a strong opinion about. But even if I had a strong opinion about something,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say me and him were going toe to toe, I would
Mm-hmm.
allow him the chance to go ahead and speak up on and have his debate and be able to say the things that he wants to say.
But
Now,
let's play out.
as
Let's play out.
as soon as I'm proving a point, he's the type of person who's gonna try to get me off of my game. When I
Okay.
start saying some stuff that makes sense, he's gonna start. Oh, but what about this? But what about that? But what about this? But what about that? And I think we all do that to a degree.
I was about
You
to
know,
say, let's just do it right now. Like your opinion is, because now look, you're gonna tell me your opinion, like on just like your general opinion, right? And I'm gonna put a practical situation to your opinion, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. But then it's gonna be like I'm not done. But like, go ahead, like say your thing. You said okay that women get judged for,
let's do a fresh one. How
yeah,
about
okay.
you come up with a fresh opinion?
But then it's so hard to come up with a like you just want to just come up with a hot take, right? Basically.
Yeah.
I was just trying not to get the dead air, but I might have some. But hold on, give me 1 second. Um,
If anyone in the
mm,
comments has an opinion about something, definitely put it on the table so that me and him can debate it.
um, did I ask you? Do you think that does everybody think that their therapist likes them? Right? Actually, right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, mm, mm, yeah. See that. All right. Look, I got one. So the price of freedom, right? So the price of freedom. I believe that if you don't know like your freedom price, like what it would cost for you to like live not working or just not depending on somebody else, you'll be doing that for the rest of your life.
What do you mean? What do you
So
mean?
you see what I'm saying? So it's a hot take. So I believe that like if you don't say okay, right now you can't say, look, if I had $350,000 cash, I could just quit my job and just like live the rest of my life. Like if you don't know that number, you'll be working thinking that you get into an imaginary number for the rest of your life.
Um, if you don't know that you're gonna get to just $350,000, you're gonna be working towards an imaginary number.
If you don't have that expectation of that number in your head. So it's like if you don't say, "Woo, I need to just pay this house off, I need to just pay this car off, whatever," then I'm done. That's too look, let's just go with Brooks. I think that's a little it might be a little bit over
What
your
if,
head.
yeah,
Brooks
I'm
said,
trying to What did Brooke say?
hold on. She said, she on the low
Women
for
women in
no,
law
no, 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 no.
enforcement not being.
I had yeah, said, yep. Women in law enforcement should not be taking that seriously. No, but that's up to that to me, women in law enforcement not being taken that serious as men. I feel like that's up to the officer. Because I seen women
But
could
what do
turn
you
it up.
but what do you mean? But what do you mean not being taken seriously? And maybe you can elaborate for Brooke because is it that the the perp doesn't take them seriously or the force
At
doesn't
work.
take them seriously?
Well, that's a good one. See, but you see how I was so ready to jump on her topic, and you were analyzing it. That's how I feel like a lot of dudes be coming on. That's how I be coming across. So like sis, so Brooke, so look, so boom, I'll use her topic, and I say, look, at work, I think that like once a chick smashes one, whatever, like she's looking at her reputation, everybody's knowing the reputation that that dude's telling. And then especially in a job like that, it could be dangerous. But should she be judged by that? Absolutely not. But does it happen? Absolutely. But you see how
I
I
mean,
just
I
bent
think
it?
I think that the perpetrator doesn't take them that seriously because they don't pose as a, like, some of them don't pose as a threat, right? So
Mm.
you figure, oh, so she said, okay, so she said both. So a perpetrator doesn't see them as a threat, right? So if you have a guy who is, the perpetrator is, 6'2",
Mm.
maybe about a buck 90, 200 pounds, and then you have another officer, male, 6'2", a buck 80, a buck 90, and
Mm.
then you have a female officer, 5'2", a buck 25. Then who seems like the lesser threat of the two? She could be, she could be a third degree black belt and he don't know,
She pull that
but
thing out. She
she
pull
doesn't.
that thing out.
But she,
He
but
I,
she don't. But she doesn't pose as an immediate threat. Is what
because he
I'm
pull that
saying.
thing out. But what I'm trying to tell you is she understands by her training to how to escalate force, bro. That's what I'm saying. So like, I would never look at it like that. Like if I was a
Well,
I would always look at it like it's supposed to be. Because, dude, the person with is no the person with a gun wins, bro. That's a fact.
but while you say that, and I get it, both of them have guns, right? But who poses as more of a threat? And I think that's the way that they look at it as the perpetrator. They're like, okay,
Oh.
well, listen, I'm not going to listen to this lady.
Well, how do you
You
look at
know,
it, Mo?
I look at it pretty much the same way that you look at it. Like, first off, I respect. No,
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
going to explain. I'm going to explain. I won't pull an ant.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought you
the
was
thing is,
doing. So I was
the,
about to
so the
say.
thing is, so the thing is, so the thing is that um, I respect all law enforcement. Um, and I respect, like, the fact that they both have guns. They both have been trained to use guns, and I
Word.
don't know who is more trained. So the way that I would look at it is, I've got two police officers in front of me. Doesn't matter if they're male or female. They both have guns. They both have
Word.
badges, right? But some other people may look at it differently, where they're like, I'm going to talk reckless to this one over here because they seem weaker,
Mm.
and they have no idea. And
Damn.
that's why I think some other people would look at it like, we don't we don't respect this female because
Uh,
she looks weaker,
they gonna learn
right?
today.
And I don't disagree with you. I'm
Oh,
saying, though, like, what I'm saying is that may be the reason why they look at them that way,
yeah.
right?
I just thought of
Now,
one. I just thought of one. Go ahead. My
but
fault. I just thought of one though.
but when we're talking about other officers not respecting females,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an officer, so I don't know. I don't really know that side of it.
Yeah.
I can't really analyze it the way that I would for a perp. But if I had to guess, well, I'll let you go ahead and say what you got to say.
Yo, please, Mo. Yo, son. Yo, how you feel? Like, I think it's fucked up that women porn stars get paid more than males. Talk about it. Why?
I mean, because the major. All right. Okay. Okay. I got this one. I got this one. So if you say that men, are you saying that men porn stars should be paid just as much?
Yeah, just like women basketball players should
Okay.
pay. It's the same shit.
So so the thing is that more men go to watch porn than women, not to see the other men, but to see the women. Right? So if somebody goes into a search engine, they're not going in and saying, "Oh, well, we want a guy that looks like this and that's strong like
Mo, I can
that
make the
and
same
whatever."
argument for the WNBA, for the NBA and the WNBA, though, bro.
No, you can't. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try it. Try it. Go ahead.
The reason why NBA players get paid more is because everybody goes to see them, and in the WNBA they don't go to see them. That's what you saying.
Right. And
So how
everyone,
is that like a thing then?
so it's a thing because more people that go to porn sites will go to see the women, not to try to see the men, even though you need the men in porn in order to be doing to be doing the act, right? But they're going to see the women.
Hold on, bro.
That they're going to
You don't
see the
think
women.
hold on, bro. You don't think that just as many women go to porn sites as men?
No, no, not even close.
Oh,
Not even
bro.
close, bro. More more men will go to watch porn than women. Absolutely. I stand by that.
Hmm.
Way more.
Hmm.
Way more, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, you know it's so crazy. I'm in my bag, son, because so I started watching Chippendales. I don't know if you ever heard of that before.
Yeah, I heard of it because you told me about it.
Yeah, but then they came out with a doc.
Yeah.
So now it's a
Yeah.
doc on about it. And it's like, yo, this shit is
The
crazy.
story's
But
crazy the way that you told me.
yo, but now I'm watching the doc and it's like, yeah, it's even crazier. So I'm just like, yo, looking at this shit, and it's like, yo, this whole Mr. Banerjee was just like so in love with trying to be famous. His whole shit was like, yo, anytime you around somebody famous, I want to be there. That was like his shit.
But going back to what we were saying before,
Yeah, go ahead, Mo.
so
Why do you think that
you
women
think
porn stars get
you
like
think
what?
that no, hold on. You think that more women go to watch porn than men, or just or equal?
I
Is
thought it
that what
was
you're
equal,
saying?
and men might have about 10%, but I don't. I mean, I just know horny girls. I guess.
No, no. More men definitely go to. Matter of fact, there may be a study. We'll
Yeah, but
there,
I'm saying you think it's off. Like you would say like 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Like, give me some odds.
it's like 1 to like fuck to like 50
I don't
easily,
know,
bro.
bro. I don't know. Because honestly, like I would say like women in like say over 50, maybe no. But like I feel like girls in their teenage girls to like women in their 30s, it's like they just like dude. It's just like you know what I mean? Like the way the society is just like if they go they beat off. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think it's like uncommon anymore like it used to be, maybe. Maybe I'm just on some old fart shit.
I definitely need to
Do some research.
I need to find this out because this is gonna bother me.
Yo, but I'm telling you, it's if you look at the study, like the age, as it gets younger, it's gonna be it's they probably the same business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh. I just think that
Yeah, I mean,
the male stars should get paid the same amount as the female stars, bro. Like just like they want to do in basketball. You know?
according to a research, approximately 64% of or 2/3 of U.S. men admit to. So admit to.
Admit to, yeah,
That's
that's
not
cool.
really a. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
really
facts.
a. You know what I
But you
mean? Like
know,
it's
but the
not.
thing is,
So
like,
I'm like, I
you know, they got
gotta
the
dive deep
numbers
into that.
though.
That's a good topic.
Nah, but you know, yeah, they got the numbers. So I mean, that's another thing we gotta do, man. We gotta start researching our shows and doing them a little bit. Like that's a good topic. Like that's some researchable shit. It's like, yo, what's going on? Because honestly, I think that it has to be even. Because I was looking at it like this, like, because you look at toys, right? Who has more toys?
Women,
Like how?
women,
Like
without a
how?
doubt. Yeah.
Yo, so like, so isn't that like, so it has to be some hand in hand shit in there to where the number has to be closer because like what puts them on to that? What turns them on? You think dudes is coming up with all that shit? Nah, bro. They watching that shit from the joint. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that I still think that more men watch or look and search than females do. But you know what? That's another that's another topic for. We should make this for our next show. That's going to be our homework.
I
We're
don't know
going
if
to
it's gonna be
find out.
next show, bro. Like it gotta be like we gotta like we should really do. We should tape it and then let's edit it and do it right. You know what I mean? It's too hard to do live, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like we should just have our facts and just do it regular. But whatever.
Okay.
We
All
talk
right.
about it, but yeah. But that's the good one though. All right.
Well, anyways.
Bye everyone. I put the glitch on, but I did it wrong. Hold on, let me see.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's still shitty. It's all good. We're back. And we're going. Bye everyone.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We are on every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. You can catch us on Facebook. Also, the Play Myself show on Facebook.com. And we are also on all other platforms that you can think of. We are there.
We're gonna be on Twitch next week. We're gonna be on Twitch next week.
We're gonna be on Twitch next month. Thanks to Miles, our fearless leader.
Yeah, and
with the hair.
I'll be gaming on Twitch. So I'll be gaming on Twitch.
You're gonna be gaming.
All right.
He's gonna be playing Street Fighter 2. All right, guys.
Anybody want to play me next show? I will have my gamer name in there.
You're not gonna have no damn gamer name.
Bye.
All right, later, guys.
All right.